this is Two Bad Dudes Gaming.
Yo!
Beware of Skull Enterprise
on.
What? I'm Gerald.
I'm Brian.
And we are going to be playing a weird game from 1993.
Yep.
Enormous Skull Enterprise is overwhelming the world.
It says Skull on the pagoda. Wow, look at that. That guy's got overrigs on his shoulder.
Yeah. So...
Evil Noble troops are close to conquering the world. And they got oil, and helicopters, and skull helmets, and Goro.
Did you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You missed it.
I guess I did. 5 young ninjas. The influence of the evil ninja troops. So the game we are playing is 1993 Konami game known as Spyros.
Brad. And Brad. Exhilarating, non-stop
Exhilarating flammables non-stop ninja action. It's called Mystic Warriors.
It's sure to be a mega hit.
Is this advertising it to us?
Yeah. Armageddon ninjas. You're the only one that can stop this Armageddon.
What is that?
I don't think it came out here.
I don't think it did. At least I never saw this.
I think that's
in
all.
Arcades. But they would have just released it like this.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is Mystic Warriors, 1993.
Yep.
A beat 'em up. Who would have thought?
Yeah, we're doing that again. Yeah.
So
Ninja.
We don't need that.
Ninja. Alright, so Brad.
I like the idea of Brad.
I'm gonna go for the one with no pants.
5 characters, 3 people can play, and 1 dies.
Yep. It's interesting.
Oh my.
Yep.
We're gonna stay here.
I don't think you have pants on either.
I don't need them.
You're black. You don't need pants. Can I say that?
No, not really. You just
well, you can see his... He's got a...
So this reminds me a lot of Shinobi right now.
That reminds me of Sunset Riders. Like, exactly, because...
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, wasn't this done by the same studio?
It was done by the
same developer.
That is correct. So it's technically a shoot 'em up, not a beat 'em up.
Oh my.
So shoot 'em up with ninja stars.
This is true. This is very different.
Yep.
And exactly.
Skull. You got it. Skull. Well, yeah, I guess you do a melee attack if you're up next to it.
They didn't have that in Sunset Riders?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we blew that.
Well, that was his attack. What?
Oh. Whoa. Well, that's why you always have your blades.
There's nobody in the car!
No, they're dead.
Oh. Karate, judo. Badass gym.
Yeah. You know, that was one thing I didn't see when I was in Japan.
Gyms?
A gym. One gym.
Whoa.
Yeah, did not see one gym anywhere. I also didn't see any people that looked like they went to the gym. So, I think I saw one guy at one point.
Huh.
Yeah. But,
here's Sunset Riders.
Yeah, look at
Just
that.
in case you weren't sure that this was done by the same people.
Yep, look at that. You're doing weird advertisement. Uh-oh. Flammables. Look at my butt. Yeah.
Oh my.
We'll never get away with this. Let it go. Come on.
It's a little rigged.
Actually, pretty good voice
Yeah. Well, Sunset Riders had pretty good voice stuff too.
No, they didn't. It was...
Yeah, it was great. What are you talking about? It was great. So.
Well, there's great, and then there's great. This was the first type of great. That was the second type of great.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear, have we found his weak point?
I think so. I think it's the same weak point as the first boss of Sunset Riders. Actually.
Man, if only I could hold things in another hand.
Yeah.
How about Kama?
Try jumping in the fire, more like it. Oh god. As I speak. Spun my thing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Alright. We're in this helicopter.
Oh, We just jumped on. Huh.
Yep. We had our things.
So basically, it seems like all they did was let's take Sunset Riders exactly.
Yeah, more or less. Oh, there's a pit.
Now, if I recall, Sunset Riders might have been our least favorite game to play.
It definitely wasn't as good as I remember.
No, it's a game where you remember the first level because no one ever got further than the first or second level.
Yeah, I got the second or third one.
And everyone
I
thought...
played it in the arcade. I remember playing it in the arcade.
I remember playing it too. I played the horrible...
Use your hair.
Yeah. And I played the... Remember these things exactly from Sunset Riders?
Yep.
Yeah. Same
Explosions.
Yep. Well, it was a little bit better, a little bit worse than that. Oh my,
we got
I
some
don't remember
skis
this.
now. We got some skis now.
Actually, no, this was exactly like the... some other game in it, but...
Yeah. We got special Ninja Blast. But
it was definitely... I don't know, what do you think that was our least favorite game? I mean, we played so many of those generic beat-em-ups.
Yeah.
A lot of them were blurring together.
Unfortunately, like, I remember Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was
It was kinda lame.
Kinda weak. Like, the last boss and the characters made it okay, but it was kinda weak overall.
I was almost feeling the same... Was it Aliens vs. Predator? Like, the last boss was good, but everything else was kind of eh.
Or, no, Aliens vs. Predator is actually the opposite. Like,
maybe
everything except the last boss was good.
Okay.
And the last boss was like, wait, that was the last boss? You know, because it was like it was the same boss as like the couple bosses before.
Which one was the one with the dinosaur mutant guy? That was
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Okay, yeah, that was probably the last. Which is unfortunate because that was a really great first level, and then it didn't. That's what I get upset by games.
Have a great first level.
Have you ever played a game? It was an incredibly forgettable game for the 360 called Prey, P-R-E-Y.
I didn't play it. I remember it though.
It was a first-person corridor shooter.
Yeah.
You played in there. Rocket is the best not? What? Why would you say that?
I don't know. It's great though. We gotta launch our...
Don't use your rocket for anything other than going back and forth, apparently.
Yep.
But I was on the subject of Prey. Well, that game exemplifies to me a game that shows you everything it's got to do in the first...
screen?
In the first level, let's say, the first section.
Yeah.
Like, every single idea it has, it's gone. And I actually ended up buying the game because I played the demo, and the demo showed you everything.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, this game's got some great ideas.
So the demo did exactly what it needed to do.
It made
you buy the game.
Made me buy the game.
And that's all that
matters. But then I was pissed off because I was like, there's nothing more to this game.
Please continue.
All that matters, you bought the game. Zeros.
This is fine, but everyone hated the game, and once the word got out, nobody was buying the game anymore.
Right, that's true.
And it's only now getting a sequel or something like 10 years after the fact.
I'm bad at jumping on this.
Well, because I don't know where the
hitboxes.
The hitbox.
Try out Brad.
Let's see what he has to say. Something stupid.
Or nothing.
Is that his body parts?
Yeah, why not?
I guess, but like I hate games that show you everything up front, and then there's nothing more to find out, nothing more to discover.
Yeah,
it's got every single. Like this is an extreme example, perhaps. But did you ever play Okami?
A little bit.
I couldn't finish the game. The game was 80 hours long. That game does not have enough depth to warrant being an 80-hour long game.
Nah, man. Look at that ninja. It's a skull ninja. Skull ninja.
Skull ninja.
Running there.
There we go. Skull ninja.
Yeah. Skull ninja affected your...
I couldn't deal with it. It's too much skull.
Yep.
But, like, Okami bothered me because it was such a great concept for a game, by such a great studio,
Yeah.
and then they made it incredibly long, and there wasn't enough depth to warrant this.
You done, Dan? What?
Oh shit! I couldn't really understand.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. What? Sushi. No, water. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can see my panties. Brad's panties. Submarine? Look at that.
You'll become fish food.
Why didn't this game get released in America?
I don't know, should have.
Or maybe if it did, it got a very low. Whoops.
It's a lot of dynamite.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't know, we kind
Why
of on the side.
why would we do that?
In case...
Why would I grab onto the side?
In case there's no water?
I guess?
Maybe that'll be a thing later. We can attack the dynamite.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of games that overstay their welcome really badly. Like, you have to have a good excuse to be an 80-hour long game.
Yeah. Oh, it's being long.
Well, what's the longest game you've ever played? Spent time on?
I remember I maxed the clock out on Final Fantasy VII.
And that was like 999 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, I whipped it on a lot.
That doesn't count. Like, I had a roommate that spent like 300 or 400 hours in Persona 4, but that was because she slept through the most of the game, most of that. Oh my god, this boss.
What, it's dead? You can't breathe underwater, but we can.
We can, yeah.
Because we're ninjas.
Running.
Yeah, that's how you swim when you're a ninja.
I guess.
You run through the water. Duh. Uh-oh. Oh. This stage. Alright. What do you think?
Spent a lot of
Probably Xenogears. I think I spent like 60 or 80 hours playing it.
I'll probably spend 80 hours on. The thing with Xenogears, though, is that I love that game, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
I do. I liked it a lot.
It's actually my favorite game.
I don't know if it would hold up today if I played it again, because I haven't played it in a long time.
I'm actually going to play it on the stream.
Oh my. But, remember, that game was, it was kind of artificially long because of how slow the text scrolled.
That's true. But, yeah, I'm gonna see how long it... See if it can hold up.
There was actually this on the Xenogears fan board of some sort. It's a big wheel truck, dude.
I don't know.
But, this guy was so happy that they figured out like a way to hack the game to get you to the text to scroll faster.
That's pretty good. It's well, yeah, that did take forever.
Because I mean, it was super slow scrolling text. It's weird how that game hasn't been remade properly, and Xenosaga doesn't fucking count.
No, it's a different game.
It was meant to be the spiritual successor.
Yeah, well, they remade Final Fantasy VII. There you go.
The what?
So by then they remade Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I guess that's because...
Same reason. Square doesn't give a shit.
Square is a mystifying company to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
They'd rather make spirits with them.
Yeah, you're... Actually, Brian, you are absolutely right. They would rather make movies than they would rather than make games.
Yeah.
And that has been my problem with Square for a while.
Yeah.
Why don't stop making these things that are movies, make me a good damn game.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
My electricity will scorch you.
Oh. Why don't you just keep us in the water and electrocute us?
Easy one.
But why didn't he stay in the water and then knock us into the water?
He's not smart. Udon. He's not a smart. He's not a smart villain. Uh-oh.
You're not too smart either, apparently.
Yeah, let's just stay on either side of him. You can only attack one of us. You want to see text both of this?
I couldn't jump there for some reason.
Yeah, you can't jump over there. He's almost dead. Look how red he is. You know, just like in real life. And when I get hurt, I just keep flashing red.
I've noticed.
Where is our friend?
Poor guy. Your comrade is now...
That's pretty good. Alright, well we're gonna probably be finishing this game next time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
So, see you guys next time.
Alright, see ya.